Okay, once you start a project, you're gonna want to have UniVRM here. So I'm going to go to the folder, then drag and drop my UniVRM over here. Okay, now that I dragged and dropped it, it's preparing the package, and I press import. Now from here, you click UniVRM, you click import, and then select the model you want to place in here. I'm gonna go with this model I'm using right now. Okay. Okay, now that your model is in here, you just click your model, drag it here, drop, and now your model is in the world. Okay, from here you're gonna want to drag and drop the hanami dango we made earlier. Just place it here into the project tab, into the assets tab, I mean. As you can see here, I actually named them different things because of the positions they're gonna be in. We have the bottom, middle, and stick, and top, of course. You click and drag all of these together and print to the hierarchy tab. Oh, wait, before we do that, we have to change the scale factor. I almost forgot about that. We have to change it to 0.001 because Unity automatically turns it into meters instead of millimeters, which these things are measured in. Click, apply. There we go. Now you drag and drop it here. This is gonna move our model aside by clicking these. There we go. Now we have our hanami dango model imported into Unity. Of course, it's white since we haven't added color to it yet. But before we start anything, we have to make sure that they're all in the same folder so that when we move them, it does not move. I mean, they all move together. So I'm going to move the bottom, middle, and top, place it all into the stick folder, and then now they're all part of one object. Oh, sorry, Control Z. Now they're all part of one object. Okay. I look closer. Okay, now we're gonna go with the fun part, which is adding the colors. Here you can choose whatever color you want, but I'm just gonna go with what standard hanami dango I know. So first we're gonna model the stick. Apply this to the stick. Then here you click it to change the color. We're gonna go with brown because of course it's a stick. It has to be brown. Just adjust the color from here, and that looks all right to me. Maybe a bit more pale. There we go. Then here we go with the other colors. Let's go with, we click material. Let's go with the top one. So let's go pink. Oh, before I continue, I should probably look it up. Pink, white, and green. Pink, white, and green seems to be the most prevalent color, so I'll go with that. We'll start with let's go with pink first. We adjust the colors here. Make it a bit brighter. Okay, I think that works. A nice pink color to show peach. Ah, there we go. That looks perfect. You don't have to leave it as white, but I want to just create the texture so I can probably change it later. Let's go with white. Then apply that to this. White. Okay, there we go. Well, it looks brighter. That's good. Then create material, go with green. Click this, move this around, and select the green color. gonna go with a more darker one so it looks a bit more matcha texture. Here. Never mind, I should make it darker. Now take a look at our reference photos. That looks pretty alright. Okay, from here, if you're satisfied with the way your hanami dango looks, if you're satisfied with the way your hanami dango looks, we're gonna apply that now to our model. So we click this. Oh, sorry. We click the stick first, then we raise it up and put it into the hands of our model. Raise it up a bit more. There we go. Oh my. Okay, that's my bad. I wasn't thinking about perspective. I personally would like to place it on the fingertips part of my bad. You have to be wary because you might accidentally just carry one part of the model without adding the rest of the parts. Drag this a bit down over here. A bit more. Lower it. I remember cooking the first time I cooked this, it was an utter disaster since I followed a recipe that wasn't really that good with the instructions. It ended up being very, very hard. So at least now I get to make a digital one without messing up too much. Okay, wonderful. Now I have this in my model's hands, I want to place this on the other side also, so click stick and then click duplicate. Now we have a second stick and we're all the way to the other side. There we go. Now place this on my mechanical hand. And that's roughly the same height. I just have to I prefer to rotate this. So this is that axis. Cool. I'm gonna go with negative 180. So it flip all the way to the other side. Move this a bit more. Wonderful, now I have two dangos in my hand. Okay, from here, I'm gonna select my model with this, expand that, go to roots, hips, spine, chest, upper chest. These are my buttons which are on my chest. Then we go to, let's see. Okay, let's go with the right shoulder first. Upper arm, lower arm, so on. Here it is. Oh, perhaps we should change that to be more specific. Since this is going to be in the index finger, to double check it. Oh, I need to get better at using these controls. There we go. Index finger, come on. And the lowest part, which is the front. There we go. From here, we add this stick to it. Add the stick. There we go. And now the stick and the finger are attached to each other, which will help us later when we're going to position this model. Now to the other side. We go back to the left shoulder this time. Left, upper arm, lower arm, hand, index, 1, 2, and 3. And here's the last part. Move the second stick there. And presto! Now these are connected. Now to test this, we should probably check if the model moves properly. If it moves, everything should move. And it does! Perfect. Let's set this to 0. You don't have to, but I just want to. Okay, now that our model is ready, we press this. Then we press export. And now if it exports, this hanami dango should be attached to his hands and it will work perfectly. Next, I'll see you in VRM Poser.